You wouldn't take immortality if given it?
Not if it meant living as you do. Here to start another war between realms?
Why would I tell you my plans? In Inshar's name, I will—
You won't please your god today. You conspired against my family.
Better yours should suffer than mine.
If you move against my sister,
I already have, Princess.
Millennia ago, our realms were allies.
Until mine evolved beyond yours. My orders from the Coven are clear.
Too bad your mission will fail.
Why presume Viternus is a hellish place?
It must be to have produced you.
Better to have Tarkot than to be Viturnian.
Along with her throne, you've inherited your mother's bigotry. Once you're dead, Outworld's government will fall.
You underestimate my sister, Nitara. For aiding Xiao's coup, I will flay you alive!
And people think Viturnians are bloodthirsty.
You'll tell me what Viternus is plotting!
Ha! I won't divulge what we do in the shadows.
My army's still strong enough to keep Viternus at bay.
Fear peeks through your bravado, Empress. If no one aids us, Viturnians will go extinct.
And the realms will be better for it.
If I'm a monster, then you're one too.
Our circumstances are not the same.
What will you do to get Katana back?
You have her, Nitara.
By aiding Xiao, you've made Melina an enemy.
She doesn't scare me, Ungadi. Your blood will be most nourishing.
It won't ever pass your lips, Nitara. Ungadi are drilled in the Viturnian martial arts.
Those lessons won't help today.
I hope you've made peace with your god.
The blood spilled today won't be mine.
To get to the Empress, you have to go through me.
A task I'll enjoy. You found me, Outworlder. Now what?
I intend to slay you, Vampits.
You have a Viturnian's ferocity.
May it be the only thing we have in common.
I will battle you till death.
It's coming sooner than you think.
Perhaps I've misjudged your species.
Perhaps. There is no doubt.
If your species is immortal and it procreates...
You see now the crux of our problem.
Why did Viturnians evolve wings?
If you'd seen our lands, you'd understand. You failed me too, Hydromancer.
Your quarrels with the General, not me.
You Outworlders believe yourselves so superior.
Compared to Viturnians, we are.
The Coven could use your skills.
It isn't worthy of them, Nitara. Why did Quan Chi need you?
Because Viternus commands magic you can't imagine. Can you control blood as well as water?
That is an interesting question.
Just how long have you lived?
I was a girl when you Earthrealmers first mastered fire.
Ashra is hunting for you.
She better hope she doesn't find me. The Coven offers you immortality.
Who wants to live forever?
Why must your clan stand in my way?
Because every Earthrealm life is sacred.
Great Hall.
I should have killed you at Ying Fortress.
You couldn't then, and you won't today. There's no way I'm going to be your dinner.
Of course not. You're the appetizer.
Why come after me, Nitara?
Because young blood is the most nourishing. As pigs are to humans, humans are to Viturnians.
I can't think of a worse comparison.
If you would only feed on lower species.
Humans are a lower species.
I will avenge the fallen.
You'll die like all the others, Scorpion.
You return home hungry, Nitara.
I won't leave until I feed. Are you as nourishing as you look?
Something you won't ever know. That Bihan works alongside you.
I've had stranger bedfellows. Had you ever known hunger, you wouldn't judge us.
I have, and I will.
You condemn Viternus to extinction.
My realm won't die so that yours can live.
We outnumber your clan 10 to 1.
Even so, we will still emerge victorious.
Turn a cold shoulder and I'll drain your warm blood.
Xiao may have helped you, but I won't. May I never set foot in Viternus.
If you did, you'd be eaten alive. The Arch-Elder wants to sample Lin Kuei blood.
She'll get none, Nitara.
Do I make your blood run cold?
Not in the least bit, Nitara.
Paternus's advance will not be stopped.
I will drive a stake through its heart. Here to lose again?
To have my revenge, Sub-Zero.
No race should be immortal.
And I thought it was your brother who lacked vision.
You'd help us capture the Shirai Ryu.
Only if we agreed to terms.
Now this fight I could do without.
You are right to be afraid.
Never thought I'd meet a Veternian.
Let alone that one would kill you.
You're like a nightmare come true.
For others, I'm a fantasy.
If you're looking to feed on Shang Tsung, he isn't here.
Actually, it's you I want to nibble on. Veternus isn't the ghastly place you think.
Then how did it produce you?
If my race could acquire your shape-shifting skills,
All realms would be threatened.
Veternians have never fed on reptiloids.
Should I be offended or relieved?
There's recognition in your eyes.
You remind me of Shang Tsung's foulest experiment.
I've issued a warrant for your arrest.
It's not worth the paper it's printed on. Surely Outworld's criminals wouldn't be missed.
Still, we won't let you take them.
Didn't you notice people going missing?
I didn't think they were being eaten. Your elders were short-sighted, Nitara.
That doesn't mean we don't deserve to survive.
There are more like you in Sindou.
You won't find us until it's too late. It's not a crime to be hungry.
It is if you feed on people.
Since when is killing livestock murder?
Outworlders aren't beasts for slaughter. Veternians aren't welcome in Outworld.
Don't think that will stop us from coming.
I'll be the last person you see.
I'm blind, remember?
Why should I fear a blind swordsman?
You're about to find out.
I'm here to feed Earthrealmer.
Looks like tonight's Fright Night.
When I kill you, I'll send your corpse to Liu Kang.
Go ahead. You'll just harden his resolve. Tell me where to find Shang Tsung.
Why would I know where he is?
You won't get a foothold in Earthrealm.
Won't we, Kenshi?
Veternus first attacked Earthrealm centuries ago?
Where else would your vampire myths come from?
Shouldn't you be allergic to sunlight?
Thanks to Quan Chi, I no longer am.
Why defend a realm that shuns you?
Once an Outworld soldier, always an Outworld soldier. I will kill you for aiding Shang Tsung.
You'll die before having vengeance, Baraka. Veternians have no appetite for Tarkatans.
Finally, a benefit to my disease.
Help me kidnap Outworlders to breed.
And damn them to a fate worse than mine.
Is your illness bloodborne?
I dare you to find out. Veternians feel no guilt for the suffering they cause.
We only do what we need to survive.
Outworlders hate your kind even more than they hate mine.
Which is why we should be allies.
My father died in the Battle of Chestnut Fields.
Well, no wonder you despise us, Baraka.
History will judge the Coven harshly.
Only if you're the one writing it. There must be a timeline where Veternians rule.
And yet, it will never be this one.
Veternus won't be denied.
Why should this timeline be different than any other?
What's your problem with the Coven?
That its elders doom Veternus to self-destruction. Abandon vampirism, and Veternus can be saved.
We will never change what we are.
There are other ways to feed Veternus.
None of them will sustain our immortality. Liu Kang must help. He made us.
Vampirism was not part of his design. Your people can't escape their choices.
Our fate isn't sealed, Geras.
Tell your coven I need more assistance.
You've exhausted its patience, Shang Tsung. Joining forces with you was a waste of time.
Veternus must see this through to the end.
Despite your skills, you proved a fraud.
Don't be so quick to judge, Nitara. What I wouldn't give for the gift of flight.
Your shape-shifting spells, perhaps? Despite your skills, you proved a fraud.
Don't be so quick to judge, Nitara.
The Arch-Elder still expects compensation.
Surely she knows blood can't be drawn from stone. I had higher hopes for our partnership.
Ha! To you, I'm an expendable asset.
If I knew how blood makes your race immortal...
A secret I won't share with you. Ha
How did you not divine Damashi's true identity?
Because my Titan self was a master of deception.
You promised the Coven blood, General.
Only the chance of it, Vaternian. If you despise me, why did you join me?
You were worth more to me alive than dead. Your grand vision proved a mere delusion.
I haven't given up, Nitara. Do you know the Battle of Chesna Fields?
I know you killed many Vaternians that day.
Casimira was your mother?
Also the finest Vaternian admiral to ever serve. Never again will I join forces with you, Shao.
Never again will I ask.
The coup you botched leaves Outworld vulnerable.
Try anything and I will crush you. When I'm Emperor, I'll make—
Even more empty promises?
Just being in your presence soils me.
The feeling's mutual, Empress. Your blood will ease our hunger.
Vaternis won't feed on Outworld, Harpy.
If you would just let Vaternis feed—
I would rather watch it die. That Shao connived with you is unforgivable.
Your prejudice isn't pretty, Empress.
I won't weep if your race dies.
So much for a kinder, gentler Outworld. Don't you shun war, Empress?
With your kind, there's no alternative.
Your empire is a house of cards.
Then why has it survived for millennia? Return those whom you've taken.
They are Vaternis's property. Our alliance is over?
By the General's command, Nitara, we've turned back every Vaternian incursion.
Conquest is no longer our objective. Of course you realize this means war.
I cannot wait, Nitara. I'll fight you until I have no fight left.
Too bad it won't be enough.
Kazumira tested the General's limits.
Is that why he took her life? Surely you need help to overthrow Melina.
This time, the General doesn't want yours.
I'd hoped we could share a private moment.
To feed on me, no doubt. I promise you a quick death.
I won't promise likewise, Reiko. Liu Kang could have let us have those Earthrealmers.
He won't subject his people to your realm's horrors. Is Vaternis as bleak as I'm told?
Don't be taken in by slander and lies.
We know you've been kidnapping Earthrealmers.
Have you figured out what for? Without that lightning amulet, you are nothing.
A risky assumption, Nitara. I still can't believe creatures like you exist.
Creatures? Or do you mean monsters? Your people condemn mine to death.
Vaternis's wounds are entirely self-inflicted.
Ready for combat, champion?
As always. Attack Feng Zhan and I'll—
not be able to stop me. You could help Vaternis, but choose not to.
I am not obliged to save it from its hubris.
It's not our fault that we starve.
Vaternis has only itself to blame. To gain immortality, Vaternis has debased itself.
Your disapproval means nothing, Liu Kang. Surely an arrangement can be made.
I know better than to accept your word. You must embrace hope and faith, Nitara.
Neither means anything to me. Aid us or we will feed on Earthrealm.
Neither will come to pass, Nitara. Vaternis's ways are unsustainable.
Only if we can't find more on whom to feed.
The Coven has led Vaternis astray.
They're the only ones defending our interests.
You go near Christina, and I'll show you a new level of hurt.
Struck a vein, haven't I? Of course I fly! I have wings!
Are you sure you don't just fall with style?
Ready to be bled dry?
My ex-wife's lawyer beat you to it. Why are vampires always such foxes?
How better to lure you in?
Vampire stories never get old.
Nor do Vaternians, Earthrealmer. Earthrealm is doomed, Cage. Vaternis
Can we just shit-can the monologuing and do this? The wings, the fangs? Ha! Girl, you're gonna own award season.
I'm so glad I please you, Cage.
Ooh. Well, that looks no crime of fashion.
Kind words won't save your life, Earthrealmer. What could be more deadly than a Vaternian?
Kung Lao after dinner at Madame Beau's. I mean, like, damn.
Were you always so starved for attention?
You know it. Oh, I was such a teenage drama queen.
Don't I scare you in the least?
I see weirder every weekend on Sunset.
Madame Beau taught me how to beat you.
Her lessons will fail you. You are not Earthrealm's champion.
Only because Raiden got lucky.
Earthrealm is finished, Kung Lao. My people will—
Johnny was right. You do monologue. If your realm is so hungry, why did it only send you?
Few of us can survive outside its borders. I'll bleed your confidence dry.
Impossible, Nitara. It is endless.
You'll be one of the first we breed.
Of course. Have Eternians always had wings?
Do Earthrealmers always ask such stupid questions?
What did you do with Jen's body?
Poor Kung Lao. You'll never see her again. How are you less evil than me, Ashra?
Because my soul now basks in the light.
Viternus hasn't wronged you.
That doesn't make its actions any less evil.
I'll steal Datusha and kill you with it.
You are welcome to try. Your kind belong in the NetherRealm.
Shall we go to hell together? You will scream, demon.
With joy when I take your life.
Are we of the same blood? Mine is superior. Are you champion of your Viternus? I am its coven's arch-elder. My coven wants to question you. Its desire will go unfulfilled. Is your Viternus barren too? We did not overfeed. Together we can bleed the realms. And neither Viternus will go hungry. You won't welcome us in your realm? We already have enough mouths to feed.
Your coven should be overthrown!
No Viturnian would ever turn against it. Until we met, I'd never heard of Saito.
Because all in the realm shun outsiders.
Quan Chi has a new offer for us.
I don't trust him to deliver. Rain assists me. Why won't you?
It won't aid my cause, Havoc.
It's a shame we can't come to terms.
Is it? I intend to enjoy this fight. You would give Viternus Sidans to breed?
It's a fitting punishment for my oppressors.
There's a surviving Soul Stealer.
Where is it, Nitara? My attack on Saito's capital killed thousands.
What a tremendous waste of food.
Why are vampires always such foxes?
How better to lure you in.
Yes, vampire stories never get old.
Nor do Viturnians, Earthrealmer. Don't I scare you in the least?
I see weirder every weekend on Sunset.
Earthrealm is doomed, Cage. Viternus will—
Can we just shit-can the monologue and do this?